Following the siege of the National Assembly complex by men of the Department of State Security Service, Acting President Yemi Osinbajo terminated the appointment of the former DG DSS Lawal Daura. The siege was laid at a time when the leadership of the National Assembly was scheduled to hold an emergency meeting to consider whether to reconvene as requested by the presidency to deliberate on Inec'S supplementary budget for the 2019 general elections. 24 hours after the sack of the DSS DG, lawmakers in the House of Representatives reacted to the matter. Those who spoke applauded the acting president for taking such a decisive action. They, however, called on the presidency to extend the action to other government appointees who have shown incompetence in the discharge of their duties.
I'd like to also commend Acting President Osinbajo for his very swift reaction to it. However, this should be an opportunity for such activities not to repeat itself.
Director General has been fired. There are other security agencies. There are other security heads who has also been behaving the same way the former DSS DG has been behaving. So let them also look at those agencies and also send the same warning to them, because that's the only way we can sanitize our system and this democracy will go forward.
Thank God he was sacked by the people that appointed him, which means that he was found guilty of trying to circumvent the democratic process. And we are happy that the Vice President himself came out with a very strong worded statement, dissociating the presidency from the activities of the man.
Whatever led to that is what we should investigate, and not enough to just sacrifice one man. We should investigate the whole process, the whole thing that happened, and then they should let Nigerians know what happened. And like I said, so that we avoid such a thing happening in the future.
While condemning the action of the DSS on the National Assembly, the lawmakers debunked as untrue the reports that the Senate President, Senator Bukola Saraki, connived with the former DG DSS to lay the siege.
We heard that they were planning to come and impeach him, so why will he connive and come and lock his supporters out? Everyone locked out yesterday were pro-Saraki group. So I think he dismissed that himself.
No, that is why the Senate President said they are going to investigate. If it is investigated and it is found out to be there is a collaboration, then we will know. At this moment, you cannot say for sure what actually happened, because you were not there, I wasn't there, how it was planned. All we saw, was that we came here yesterday morning and they barricaded the entire entrance and refused us entry into our offices, refused us entry into even from the gate. So that's all we know.
It is not possible. It is common intelligence, common sense to tell you. How can he connive with the Senate President when the security people are harassing the Senate President all the time? You cannot, that doesn't make sense at all. It's not logical.
If there's any element of truth in that, he must be a superman. He is the head of the National Assembly. He's the president the chairman of the National Assembly. And this is a different arm of government. So if as the head of this arm of government is controlling what is happening in the executive, then he must be a superman, which means he should be promoted and given more powers in this country.
Meanwhile, the President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki, has promised that the National Assembly will do everything in its powers to ensure a smooth election come 2019. Charity Tanko, ITV News, Abuja.